Okay, wrapped up our fifth day of practice, our third day in pads. When I look back at the first 5 days, I'm really pleased with our energy. I'm pleased with our focus. I mean, we've repped everybody on the team. We've repped three groups primarily. The guys want to be coached. They're flying around just from a defensive standpoint. You can really feel the defensive energy. They're playing as one. They're playing excited and running the football. Offensively, they're trying to be physical. We're rotating our quarterbacks. They're all getting opportunity. We have spring break coming up, and just really challenged our guys over spring break to keep their cardio, to work on their own. We'll come back. We'll have 10 practices. They'll be very important practices. We'll really start tackling most of the things we've done so far is just thud. So when we come back, our guys should have a foundation offensively and defensively to start scrimmaging and tackling. But overall, I'm excited for our guys and excited with their effort and their energy.
What were some of the points of emphasis today in practice?
Really from our standpoint, from our coaches, we just, it was the fifth day, and we just tried to get one thing for each player to improve on. Anytime you're installing, especially if you're a young guy, there's a lot of moving parts, and they're thinking about scheme, they're thinking about assignment. We really just want to narrow things down. And our goal is to get better each day, and so just really try to narrow it down individually. Each coach had one thing that they wanted each player to improve on, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. We'll grade our practice, and we'll see how we did.
That's what have you seen from a leadership standpoint? Because I know these are times when you start to kind of find those guys. Anybody that you see stepping up.
You're exactly right. Every team's different, and the first time you get out there, in 6 a.m.s, you're straining them, doing the mat drills, you find out a lot, but there's nothing like being out there with a team offensively and defensively, just trying to figure out who those guys are going to step up. And, offensively, there's been 3 or 4 that, are really trying to encourage. Of course, if you're going to be a really good offense, your quarterback has to be a leader. And our guys are competing right now. Defensively, it's our older guys. I mean, our older guys, as you would expect, the seniors are setting the tone and just demanding that, the effort and everything is there. But like I said, overall, I think every one of our guys wants to be coached. And, they're responding to their coaches, and they're playing with great energy, and they're having fun. They're not out there just dreading it. I mean, they're trying to get better, and that's what excites me.
Gus, the young receivers, obviously some of them are going to have to play. Did any specific one stood out to you?
They're getting reps, and Cody's all over them. I mean, he's running as much as they are. I mean, but they're responding. Our big focus really from a receiver standpoint this week's been catching the football. And, ball machine, ball drills, everything that goes with it. And so, we're just working hard for that. But we do like their attitude. I can probably answer that question a little bit better, when we come back probably a week into it. But all of them are trying to do what they're asked.
What have you seen from Austin Golson? Obviously played a lot of center, got a little banged up.
Yeah.
How's he come back this spring?
Yeah, as expected, anytime you got a year under your belt of experience, when you have an off season, you come back, and that was the first time he's ever played that position. So he's more confident. He knows what he's doing. He's able to work on the little things like the pad level and the second step and his hand placement and those things that veteran guys do. So you can tell he's more confident. We'll say Xavier, X is the same way. I mean, he looks more confident and better, and it's a good battle there. And we think we got 2 guys. Caleb Kim's another guy that's getting reps. It's a young guy that I think's got a lot of potential. And in our offense, like I've said before, the center position is very critical. And those 3 guys are getting a lot of reps.
Markel Burrell's the guy who played a lot of guard in high school. Is he getting to look at guard?
Yeah, he's playing guard. Yeah, well, most of those guys that redshirted, the linemen, offensive linemen, we're trying to keep in one position, just so they can get some confidence and try to improve.
What have you seen from Darius James now that he's a third of the way through this spring?
Yeah, Darius is an athletic guy, and he wants to be coached. He has potential. Anytime you're learning a new offense and you have 5 days of install, there's a lot of moving parts. But overall, we've been pleased with the way he's responded.
Is Carry on working his way back, or is he still?
Yeah, he's out, but he's out there, trying to help coach and all that, KJ's a smart guy, but no, he's not able to participate.
Gus, can you give some insight into what type of player John Tucker III is, what's his strengths, and what are some things you're looking to improve?
Yeah, I've been impressed with his approach. He wants to be coached. He's attention to detail. He's real hard on himself. He throws the ball well. We're just trying to get his timing down on the base offense as far as the run game, as far as the pass game. But he's naturally fast. I mean, when he takes off running, he's got the wow factor. He can really run, but he's competing, and it's been good for all the quarterbacks. There's a lot of good competition right now. And, I will say the other two that played last year, I think they're quite a bit above where they were at the end of the season. And competition has a way of bringing out the best in everyone.
Hey, Gus, does he start to look like the guy you had before the injury?
Yeah, he really is. He's a handful, not just in the pass game when he's rushing the passer, but he disrupts stuff in the run game. And, offensive line, if we can get used to blocking him, we feel like we can block anybody, in our league. He's an impact player.
Just feel a little bit better about being able to have the H-back and tight end a little bit more implemented in the offense this year.
Yeah, we got both our H-backs back. And of course, we're trying to dual train those guys, like we talked about, play some tailback too. But they're veteran guys. And then our two tight ends, we're just doing a lot of tight end work. Working with the tackles, with the different things with our hand downs. And we think we got two young guys that have a chance to be really good. So that's been an emphasis in the first 5 days. And when we come back, it'll be the same thing.
When you look for, as you said, the wow factor, what are the wow factors of Jeremy Johnson and Sean White coming back when you notice on the field?
I think both those guys have had times that they've made wow plays. They're veteran guys, and they can make plays even when the system breaks down. And I've seen it, a few times already, and just their approach. But they're, like I said, I would say they're much improved than where they were last year. But of course, that's normal, for guys that have experience for a year and then they have an off season and they come back.
You mentioned Franklin Third's running ability a couple of times. Are you still expecting to go live after break if he's doing it when it's not live?
Yeah. We wanted 5 good foundation days to get our offense and defense right before we go scrimmage wise. And so now that we've got that, our guys should have a good idea of assignments where we can execute things properly, especially to go live with your quarterbacks. But if we do that, it'll be probably the first week we come back. And right now I'm still leaning towards doing that, but not made a final decision.
Defensively, do you feel good about where the guys are and the staff is together for 5 days?
Yeah, I feel great about it. Staff is doing a great job. We got a chance to be pretty good on defense. You can just sense it, and you can tell it, and it feels different out there, from a defensive standpoint.
Gus, is Rudy Ford back out there?
No, Rudy still hasn't practiced yet, but he is.
That would happen after spring break?
Yeah, we expect to have him back full go after spring break. We expect Josh Holsey will be back, at least doing some things after spring break. And then
Paul James.
Paul James is the next one we expect to be back full go spring break.
What do you expect in the running back position? How do you approach that after spring break? It looks like Javon and Rock have been sharing a lot of that load, especially considering how Javon came on late last season. What's your take on that position? Is Javon the guy, or is Rock the guy that could very well be the starter?
Well, right now we're, both those guys we got confidence in, and they're rotating with the first group, and our H backs. They're getting reps at the tailback position, just try to give some depth as far as that goes. But, we feel good about both those veteran guys. And, Javon's been in the offense just for 1 year, and now you can tell he's more confident than he was in the fall, and can do some more things with him. And, Rock, has had a good start so far too, and he's got a really good understanding of the offense, being in the system for so long.
How's Carrion having to sit out, and be on the sideline?
He's a competitor. I mean, he probably doesn't like it, but he's out there, and he's trying to coach Malik up. He's trying to be involved to help coach, and he's a smart guy.